Hello guys, welcome back to Pole Position. If you're new here, I post sim racing content, race breakdowns, and F1 chaos that we love. So hit that like button and follow if you're into it. Now, what a wild F1 season we had. A full three-way battle till the end of the season, and what a fine race we all witnessed. But on the other hand, we saw Ferrari have one of the toughest years in the recent history. And Lewis, that man couldn't even catch a break. So here's the plan. If real life didn't give Lewis that championship shot, we're gonna do it ourselves. I'm hoping in F1 2025 the game, Hamilton in a Ferrari, and the mission is simple: win the title that he deserved. Let's get into it, guys. So if you're new to the F1 game, it is a much more involving game this year, and F1 just announced that there will be no F1 2026 game as well. So yeah, we have selected everything and we start with the career. It is going to be a 16 race season, and our season opener is in Australia. And yeah, we can see Lewis and Charles there starting the season off. It's a very friendly manner. I don't know if that's going to stay the same because the game encourages you to fight your teammate first. So there are points awarded between you guys as well. So there's a rivalry that is going on in inter team.
The
Okay,
long
so I'm
wait
going
is
to
over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
okay, so I'm going to
Radio
do
check,
this like
radio check.
this.
Radio check.
I'm going to do a practice session in all my races. I'm going to do some of the training sessions that are there because I myself am a amateur sim racer yet. So I'm going to do all the practice sessions and not really include that in the game, but I will include some part of the practice as well. We're going to do a one-shot qualifying for all the races, and we will have a shortened race distance of 25%. So you are going to get a lot of racing, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Here we go. First lap as a Ferrari driver for Lewis in F1 2025. Let's go, guys. Getting out of pit lane. I'm going to be doing practice sessions in all the races that I do from now on because it will give me track acclimatization as well. So some of these tracks I've never driven on. I have done some racing on the F1 2024 game, and I have not tried out all the tracks. I have done most of my racing in Spa. I have done some racing in Melbourne as well. Uh, and there are some tracks that I don't really like in this championship, which I feel I'm going to struggle in. And I have skipped out most of the street races apart from Adelaide. There will be no Monaco, there will be no Baku. There is going to be Las Vegas though, and Miami as well. Saudi Arabia is another one that we have skipped. Not really a track that I'm good at. So I want to give myself as good a chance to win this championship and hope that we can do it. Also, the good thing about F1 2025 is car performance is uh, matching the actual stats of what the real car is doing in the real life. So we don't have the fastest car yet. We probably have the third or the fourth fastest car, even according to any given race. So the our main contenders in the game are going to be again Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, and sometimes I have a feeling that George Russell is going to be strong in some races. And I don't know why PSG is not really strong in this game, but we are going to see him more often than not. So hoping to have a very good season of racing this time. As we complete our first laps, we go quickest because there's nobody else on track, guys. We were the first ones on track, that's why we have the quickest lap. We make a mistake there, run into the wall. Hopefully, no damage though. We started on hard tires. I want to have at least 3 or 4 laps without stopping because I want to know what my actual race pace is going to be like. And hard tires offer the least grip possible. And if I can, practice on these tires, I'll have a better time driving on mediums or softs. But I have noticed that the tires, as we go softer, the drop off is like very quick. For a hard tire, the grip drop off is very limited and it is very gradual. But the same cannot be said for a soft or a medium tire, especially the medium, where the drop off is like huge and it happens when you're not expecting it. That is something that we need to keep in mind throughout the season. Lap 2. That was a very good exit out of turn 2, but we did messed up at turn 3 again. We do have the fastest lap yet. This corner is where I'm struggling a lot. It's very difficult to gauge the braking point and the turn in. Sometimes I'm turning in very early and sometimes I'm turning in very late. And because it's a chicane, uh, if there is any mess up in that corner, my immediate next corner is going to get messed up as well. And that corner is immediately after the corner one. So I'm losing a lot of time in that corner. I'm in general losing a lot of time in sector 3. There we see Norris go to P2 right behind us. We have a huge lockup, run wide into the gravel. Let the McLarens go by. Let a few other cars go by. We slot behind Piastri to see what his race pace is, but he doesn't seem to like us being behind him. So we overtake him and continue our practice. Yeah, I did mess it up again. Ideally, you would want to carry a lot of speed over there and not brake mid corner. So I need to get that sorted out before the race starts. The really good thing about the F1 game is that during practice it has a lot of challenges for you to complete, which not only helps you decide strategy for your race and helps you get acclimatized to the track. Basically, it helps you learn the track, the braking points, the turning points, the corner entries, corner exits, and there is also he had a very scrubby lap again. So as I was saying, the game has a lot of training sessions in the practice sessions. So there is one session which uh, lets you drive for a few laps, 5 to 6 laps, and the AI understands what your driving style is, how much fuel you're going to be using, and what is the tire condition after each lap. And when come race day, it will decide a strategy for you to follow, and it is all based on what you have done in the practice sessions. So that is why I felt that I need to keep one or the other, one or two practice sessions in my game, and that will give me a better chance to try and win every race possible. I know that it's going to be hard, especially at circuits where I'm not really good at, but my aim is going to be to win as much as possible. And to do that, I feel like I need to follow some of the instructions given by the game. So let's see if it helps out. Yeah, we have done 5 laps now. This is the sixth lap. I think we can go into the pits now. So we are in second right now. Yeah, figured let's skip the qualifying.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't...
The game awards us some resource points after completing the challenge that it gives us, and I think those research points will add up in developing our car. So that is also another reason why I want to do as many practice sessions as possible. Gives us a much better chance at the title. So I'm all in for it. The next session is going to be qualifying.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne.
Yeah, we have one shot qualifying, guys. So it's going to be just one lap. Trying to give our best and hope we start at pole. But before that, I need to make some setup change to the car. Remember how we were losing a lot of time in chicane? I think we are losing a lot of downforce over there, so I will go down one click and increase my downforce, add a little bit of front splitter and rear wing angle as well. Let's just climb that. Braking naturally, hitting the wicket properly this time. No problems with the exit as well. We have our DRS open. Yeah, very good exit. Not a lot of time sitting over there. But we are in P3 right now. You can see the ghost of Lando Norris driving in front of us. We are in P2 and we are right now P1. But Lando is just overtaking us again. You see the difference here. He added some downforce to the car and we don't have a lot of power on the brake now. But we do have good speed in the corners. We drop down to P3. That is a very late corner entry. We lost a little bit of time over there. This is the only corner to make up all the time, guys. Can we get into pole on our first lap in Ferrari?
Still got some work to do, so let's keep pushing, guys.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Goodbye
Well,
for now
first
then, but
qualifying.
really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out
It's
tomorrow.
going to be Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and us, Lewis Hamilton. Fernando has qualified in fourth, guys, which is really great. But the problem is Charles has qualified in seventh, so
The
it's not
winter
really gonna
is
help
over.
us in
It's time
that
for
sense.
Formula One 2025. Yes, that long. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, and Tsunoda, Leclerc, Russell, Ocon, and Alex Albon, Hadjar, Bortoletto, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Hulkenberg, Behrman, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, and Liam Lawson, Sainz, and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. As much
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check. Radio check.
Let's look at
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I don't really want to be on the hard tire. I don't like that tire at all. There's no grip in it whatsoever. But the only problem is that the mediums fall off by a big margin. Once the grip goes in the medium tires, there's nothing. It's like driving on skates. So, what shall I do? I don't really want to drive on the hard tires. I don't like that tire at all. It's only good for testing and our practice sessions. And it's not a long race, so I would prefer this strategy. Yeah, and I think I can go one lap longer and still have a lot of tire left on my softs. So yeah, that's what we do. Okay guys, lights out and away we go. We get a decent start. Max gets a better start. Yeah, Max gets a better start. Lando and Max are along. They're fighting from turn 1, guys. They're side by side in turn 2 as well. They're still side by side. Max is not letting this one go. Neither is Lando. but Lando does give up finally. We are hanging on into P3. Alonso is right behind us. So good first lap. We have maintained our position. No damage to our car. Still a long race ahead.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Get right behind Lando now. Can we go around the outside just like Max did? Yes, we can. Go in deep, but we can make it stick. We move up to P2. Great work. Now on to Max Verstappen, who in his typical fashion is pulling away, getting the fastest lap of the section so far. Max does have a faster car than us, but the slipstream and the DRS in Australia is generally strong. So we
Look out
do.
for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
So my engineer is telling me to get past Max as soon as possible. Let's try and do that now.
Good job.
Lap
That's the
3,
fastest lap of the race so far.
we set a purple lap as well. Can we catch Max? Can we catch Max in the slipstream? We run wide. We run really, really wide. Going back right behind Lando. That lost us a lot of time, guys. We fall back down to P3 again and almost 6 seconds from the
The Red Bull driver has just completed a pass for the lead.
6 seconds from the lead. 7 seconds from the lead. Horrible. I think Lewis and Ferrari have the same luck in and outside the game. That was one stupid mistake. And Max forced us into driving wide there. Okay, let's regroup. Get our head into this. We still have 11 laps to go. So there is still a chance to win this race, guys. There's still a chance. We have done a lot of practice of this. We can do this. Yeah. Good exit. It's not going to help.
And gap to the car in front, 1.8 seconds.
Frustration has started to kick in. I'm moving wide in a lot of corners, braking late, driving erratically. I need to get my head down. Yeah, it's good. Good exit. We are catching Norris though.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.9 seconds.
So Leclerc, I feel, is in P7 right now. Max is driving proper
No
fast.
tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
So our team is basically asking us to push because we do have the tires below us. There's still a lot of grip left in the tires. We do get a nice burst of DRS from Lando. Setting a purple first sector. Can we catch him by the end of this lap? We do get close. We are much, much closer than 2 laps ago.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Nice, nice move. It was a really good move on turn one. We did not want to waste a lot of time behind Lando because Max is faster and he's almost 3.2 seconds further ahead. So for us to make that time, we had to
Okay,
crucially
Lewis,
get
lap
ahead
times
of
are a
Lando.
little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise them.
Okay, well, thanks, mate.
So the AI is telling me to drive better. So Charles' auto is checking, guys. Our teammate has either crashed or has had a mechanical failure somewhere. But we need to focus on our race. We are catching Verstappen. The good thing is we are catching him fast, very fast.
Okay,
We
Charles
still
is
have.
out of the race.
But can you tell me why? Is there something I need to be concerned about?
Yellow flag.
Okay, there is Charles. Parked on the left over there.
Green flag.
Max pits. Ah, we have a bad lap again. All our work
Okay,
got
pit
undone
window's
again.
open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Yes, sir.
No, I think I'm gonna go longer for another lap. Okay, the mediums have given up now. There is absolutely no grip in this. Plus, we have Lando right back on our tail because of the mistake we did on the last corner. There's zero grip left on these tires. We need to manage it for another lap, guys. Or else we will struggle on the softs. at the end of the race, which I don't want to do. The issue being, I'm able to catch these guys on speed, but I'm not able to pull away from them. Lando overtakes us again. We fall back to essentially P3 again.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
I'm not going to pick this lap. What will Lando do? Lando do? Think he's entering the pits? No. Even Lando is going long. He's on hard, by the way, so yeah. He's going longer.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Really struggling on this tires now and having to ease the throttle at every corner exit. So Piastri pitted last lap, so Norris is going in this lap, so it's better that we overtake him and keep the position. Yeah, let's go.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Okay, in this lap, pitting this lap. Let's go. Norris follow us in the pits. Can we get ahead of Norris again? Yes, yes. Great job, guys. 2.8 seconds. Really good job. Now it's on us to see where Max is.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a
Max
penalty
just
for dangerous driving if you
comes
cross
out
the
ahead of
track.
us. So it's a 1.3 second lead that he has, but he's on hard tires and we have soft rubber. So this race is ours, guys. We have 5 laps to catch Verstappen and pass him, and hopefully build a lead so that if we even make a mistake at the end of the race, we have a big enough cushion to stay in first place and not get overtaken by these guys again. They are visibly faster than Verstappen. All the tires. He's defending hard though. Defending really hard. Making it difficult for us to pass, yeah. He doesn't really have the traction to come out of the corners as fast as us. But he's placing the car at the right place. Here is a chance. Not gonna let us overtake him or not. No. But this is a better chance. We are much closer and we get DRS. He puts us to the outside. Yeah. He's fighting it though. He's fighting it. We get a better exit of the corner.
Okay, Lewis, Verstappen behind you now. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
I know. I know. Not just keeping him behind, we need to build a gap as well. We've already made 2 mistakes in this lap.
Okay, that
Verstappen
wasn't
comes
quite
back
what we
at
needed
us.
there, I'm afraid. But listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
Verstappen and Lando are right behind us, guys. This is not going to be an easy finish at all. Lando has one lap pressure tires than Verstappen. He's on a medium and Verstappen is on hards. We are on softs. We are leading the race,
Tyre condition still looking good.
which means we can push. Our strength really is the first sector, guys. We are making time in first sector, but losing a lot of 15 second and third, especially the last corner. I'm very slow compared to both Max and Norris. Place my car in the middle, trying to break their toe behind. A small lockup over here. To briefly talk about how bad of a season Ferrari have had this year. Apart from a sprint victory for Lewis in China, he has had zero podiums, guys. Zero podiums. The first time in his entire career that he has gone a season without getting a podium in any of the races. So that just shows how bad the car has been this year. And it's just not Lewis who has struggled. Charles Leclerc has struggled equally, and Lewis especially has struggled a lot because it was the first year for him in Ferrari and it was difficult to adapt to the new powertrain as well. You have to keep in mind, throughout his lifetime, Lewis has driven only and only Mercedes engines. Even when he was driving in McLaren back in 2008 to 2012, McLaren was sponsored by Mercedes engines. So to switch to a Ferrari engine and the characteristics of that engine is very different. How the car reacts to each downshift, the engine braking, which was how Lewis drove. He had to change a lot of things
Alright,
this
so
year.
we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
He had a lot of spins as well, the infamous spin in Spa as well. So all these things are all characteristics of the engine and how the engine braking and how the chassis reacts to the inputs by the driver. So Lewis particularly had a very bad season, and right now he's having a bad season when it comes to going off track in the game as well. This is the third incident we have caused, and again, Lando and Verstappen have fought right back to us. In fact, Lando has passed Verstappen
Okay,
for
mate, this is
second.
the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Lando is just half a second behind us though. Can we do this, guys? Can we give Lewis Hamilton his first win in F1 2025 in a Ferrari? Yep, we have built a good enough gap in the first two sectors to protect us from any mistakes that we do in the last corner. Lando is coming back though. half a second behind us again. He gets a nice dose of DRS as well over here. We are going to defend it. We are going to brake early, keep in the middle of the track, park it on the apex. Close one, it's a close one. Please don't spin out. Please don't spin out. Please don't spin out. Yes. Yes. That's it. We've done it. We have done it, guys.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Still got it.
Still got it, Lewis. Still got it. Carlos Sainz gets driver of the day.
And Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag and once again wins.
That's it for this
Take the win
episode,
of the
guys.
First race of the season. Now that is important. You get straight in to your competitor's head, and they now know that you are the one to beat.
Still have 15 races to compete.
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. And back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past. So well done
He
to
is
Lewis
happy.
Hamilton.
Lewis is happy. We all want to see Lewis happy and smiling. That's what we'll try and do through this entire season. The next 15 races as well. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you back
Well,
again
what
next
an
week.
end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.